There was a joyful and happy mood in the city of Hysteria. Children met on the street, played all possible games, fantasized, and dreamed. But few knew about the existence of a mysterious lost world hiding in the depths of the Tumanka River. This mysterious world was full of fabulous creatures, incredible magic, and unpredictable adventures. Lucas was one of the most inquisitive and adventurous children in Hysteria. He was always susceptible to mysterious attractions and had a strong fascination with fantastical stories. One day, while wandering along the embankment of the Tumanka River, he noticed a strange crack in the ground. Inside the crack appeared to him a dazzling glow. Unable to resist the temptation, Lucas decided to step over the threshold of this mysterious crack. Once inside the unusual portal, Lucas plunged into a world he had previously only dreamed of. He found himself in a huge field, where delicate sparkling dust hovered around him. Suddenly, an old wizard named Boris appeared in front of him. The wizard explained to Lucas that he had fallen into the world of the Tumanka, where all dreams became reality, and only the chosen ones could learn to control this magic. Deep in Lucas's heart, a thirst for adventure awoke, and he decided to stay in the world of Tumanka to discover his full potential. Boris became his mentor and taught Lucas how to control magic. Together they set out on a quest to find a lost treasure, which, according to legend, was somewhere in a distant corner of the Tumanka world. The treasure was said to have the power to grant any wish if found the right way. During their journey, Lucas and Boris met a mysterious adventurer named Zelotes. Zelotes had been treasure hunting for a long time and was fascinated by such adventures. He joined Lucas and Boris, and together they decided to travel to a tropical island where, according to rumors, there was the biggest treasure of all that existed in the world of Tumanka. Finding themselves on a tropical island, Lucas, Boris, and Zelotes discovered that they were unexpectedly accosted by a villain named Captain Skull. He was a sophisticated and cunning daredevil who also dreamed of obtaining the treasure and using it for his own selfish purposes. In spite of Lucas and his friends' attempts to hold Captain Skull back, he managed to escape with the treasure map. Upset and determined not to let Captain Skull gain unlimited power over the treasure, Lucas, Boris, and Zelotes decided to confront him. With the help of their magical abilities and spells, they began a battle with the villain and his loyal companions. The battle was no nonsense, but Lucas and his friends did not give up. As they fought, Lucas felt the fire of vengeance flaring in his heart. He was angered by Captain Skull's evil intentions and his desire to steal the treasure only for his own gain. Lucas decided that such villains should not go unpunished and dedicated himself solely to revenge. However, Lucas realized that his power and abilities were given for protection and justice, not vengeance. He decided to use his powers to protect Hysteria and keep the other children safe from evil and injustice. Together with his friends, they traveled to Hysteria to bring peace and justice to their hometown. In Hysteria, Lucas met forgotten and abused children who also had a strong desire to fight evil and protect their peers. Lucas and his friends decided to team up with these children to form a team of justice and strength. Together, they were not only invincible, but they also set an example of solidarity and friendship. With experience and friendship on their side, Team Lucas became a serious obstacle for Captain Skull. However, the villain wasn't about to give up. He returned with a new plan ready to destroy Lucas and his friends, as well as take over Hysteria. Captain Skull used his dark powers to create chaos and danger in the city. Faced with a new threat, Lucas showed no fear. He was determined to protect his town and his friends. He realized that the only way to stand up to Captain Skull was to use his powers of magic and believe in himself. With strengthened faith and unwavering will, Team Lucas began the battle against the villain. Each of the friends had a different role and ability that they used together to defeat Captain Skull. The power of friendship and mutual support helped them overcome challenges and find strength in themselves. The battle with Captain Skull was epic. Lucas and his friends used their powers, overcoming all obstacles to defeat the villain and bring peace back to Hysteria. Finally, they emerged victorious, freeing their city from evil and tyranny. After defeating Captain Skrull, Lucas and his friends were given new opportunities and responsibilities. They realized that the world of Tumanka and Hysteria needed their protection and help. Together, they decided to continue their adventures, fight evil, and help others in need. During his new adventures, Lucas began to realize that his power and abilities were not just for fighting and protecting, but for creating peace and happiness around him. He realized that he could use his magic to do good and help others, not just to take revenge and resist evil. Lucas decided to use his powers to create a special gift for every child in Hysteria. This gift allowed each child to fulfill one childhood dream each year. Lucas believed that every child deserved to realize their dreams and joy. The story of Lucas' gift spread throughout Hysteria and revitalized the hearts of all the children. They happily used their gift, experiencing unforgettable adventures and realizing their dreams. Lucas became a favorite of the children, and every year they waited eagerly for his return to show what they had accomplished thanks to his gift. Lucas continued to use his abilities and efforts to make others happy. He helped children realize their dreams and created an atmosphere of everlasting joy and goodness around him. He became a true hero and leader in Hysteria, leaving his mark in the hearts of all who knew him. In leaving his mark on history, Lucas left a legacy of peace and justice that has continued in Hysteria. He inspired other children to see their own abilities and power to do good and change the world around them. Lucas' legacy was imprinted in the hearts of all who met him or heard about his story, and his impact continued to shine light and hope in children's hearts.